AITA for making my family uncomfortable after they ignored my work from home boundaries? My family came to visit me in Orlando for spring break, and at first, I was totally fine with it. We had agreed on a plan. They'd use my house as a home base, buy their own groceries, and spend their days out doing tourist stuff while I worked from home. In the evenings they could come back, cook dinner, hang out by the pool, and then sleep. Simple. Then last Thursday, my brother called and told me the plan had changed. Apparently, tickets for everything were too expensive, so they wanted to just stay at my house for 5 out of the 9 days. I immediately told him that wouldn't work and that they should get a hotel. I work from home, and he knows that. He brushed it off, saying they wouldn't be a bother. I told him they would be, and to get a hotel. He pushed back, saying that would cost more than the park tickets they were skipping. I told him I didn't care. I needed my house quiet during the week. Then he got my parents involved, and together they guilted me into letting them stay. I'll admit it, I caved. I love my family, even if I knew this was a bad idea. They showed up Saturday and, just like I expected, they were loud. But it didn't bother me too much since it was the weekend, and I hadn't seen my niece and nephew in a long time. I even planned a fun pirate-themed dinner for all of us that night. My brother and his wife could go grab groceries. They came back with just a couple of days' worth of food and said they'd mostly eat out anyway. Not ideal, but whatever. I don't keep a fully stocked fridge. Monday was when things really fell apart. It was a work day, and they didn't leave. Not at all. I had to keep asking them to be quiet. My brother kept telling me to relax, saying it was just a little noise. So I asked him, "Can I come to your office and make this much noise while you're working?" He said it was different. Fine. If it was going to be like that, game on. During my lunch break, I changed into a pair of Speedos. And just to paint the picture, I am not exactly groomed for that look. Let's just say it wasn't subtle. I walked out and joined them by the pool. My sister-in-law and niece noticed immediately. The vibe shifted real fast. It got quiet, very quiet. My brother pulled me aside and started talking about appropriate swimwear around his family. I just told him it was my house and I'd wear whatever I wanted. After lunch, I doubled down. I put on a dry pair, threw a towel over my work chair, and every time they got loud, I'd walk out like that and tell them to keep it down. Funny enough, they suddenly decided to go out and explore Orlando. That night, my brother told me I was being an ass. I told him I had warned them, I was working, and if he couldn't control the noise, that wasn't my problem. The next day, they went to Universal. Wednesday, they were planning to stay home again, but my brother asked me, very seriously, not to wear the Speedos. I asked him one question: "Are you going to keep it quiet?" They changed their minds and went to Cape Canaveral instead. After that, they kept finding reasons to leave the house. Disney, more outings, anything. Meanwhile, I stuck to my routine. If they were home and loud, it was a Speedo day. Now my parents are coming down for Easter, and the whole group is heading back to Disney again. My brother is annoyed because he's not saving nearly as much money as he thought he would. Honestly, I don't care. He's the one who changed the plan. So yeah, I made his family uncomfortable enough that they finally gave me the quiet I needed to work. And I'd probably do it again.